What's going on, guys? Mr. All-Star here from Serial Killer Productions, bringing you another video. Today's video is going to be a rather interesting topic, but before we get into the video, why not hit that like and subscribe button, because we upload a lot of Halo content here on the channel, and we would appreciate the support. So, today's topic might be a little controversial, and not even a little. It's going to be probably very controversial, because what I have to say might not be liked by many fans. However, I think many other fans will respect what I have to say. Now, I'm not going to say anything rude or distasteful, because I don't want to have to make an apology video of me crying a year from now saying sorry to our fans. However, what I am going to say is the harsh reality and the harsh truth. I'm going to speak the words of the prophets. Halo is being held back by its veteran fan base. Shoot me right now. Take me out back and stake me for what I said. Now, before you type angry comments like that in the comment section below, hear me out. I'm not saying the Halo veteran fan base is bad or anything. It's just really toxic and controlling. And what do I mean by that? Well, let's take an honest, wholehearted look at Halo 4 and Halo 5. Let's remove the name Halo from it and just, forget about it altogether. Can you tell me with 100% certainty that it wouldn't be as bad as a game if it were in a different franchise or a new one altogether? If it wasn't Halo at all and we just played that game, would you say that it was a bad game? Now, I understand we hold Halo to a high standard, a very high one, higher than Republicans hold Trump and liberals hold Obama. But that's the problem. Understand this. You will never play a game like your favorite Halo game ever again. Please comprehend that. We will not get a game like Halo 2 ever again. Halo will never reclaim that absolute, without a doubt, top spot like it did in Halo 2 and 3. And that's simply just because Halo can't have another golden era. The gaming scene has changed drastically since Halo 2. It's changed too much for it to have a golden era. Halo was one of the best first-person shooters when it launched, but there are multiple games that can now compete with that title. I mean, Call of Duty has pretty stellar sales every year. Battlefield does well when they aren't destroying their own game and franchise. Doom is another great game and sells well. The BioShock series has some great games, and the list goes on. Games are able to match the experiences now. The reason you experienced the euphoria of Halo 2 was because there wasn't anything like it, and it was the first of its kind. It's like comparing horses to the first cars. Of course people are going to drool over cars, and now it's weird as hell if you see your homie riding a horse and not driving a car. The times have changed, and Halo veterans need to see it, and they need to change as well. Halo can't stay the same, because it makes it harder for new fans to compete, because everyone is either very good at the game and knowledgeable, or they discredit new players because they haven't played quote-unquote real Halo games. I mean, it's heresy if a person likes Halo 5 or Halo 4. They're called fake Halo fans and stupid because of course, veteran players do have a different opinion, and they have to be right, because it's completely factual that earlier Halos were the absolute best, and nobody else can say otherwise. I hope you could sense the sarcasm in my voice. There's a reason 343 made the changes it did and still does. It's because we just have old Halo heads playing against each other in multiplayer. And I mean, let's be real here. Kids are what drive the market. Literally, look at Fortnite, Warzone, I mean even App Store games on your phone. They cater to a younger audience because kids play games way more than adults, and they know that kids will spend a lot more money on games than adults will, at least in most circumstances. I mean, how is someone that's never played Halo supposed to know that a battle rifle is way better than an assault rifle at medium to long range? If you take two Halo players, a brand new one and an old head, and put them in an entirely new Halo game and you have them fight, I guarantee you the old head's probably going to win, just because he knows what guns are better than the new player does. I mean, a battle rifle, no shit, is better at long range than an assault rifle. But how is he supposed to know that? I'm not saying new players should be rewarded either, just because they are new, but without new game mechanics to spice things up, new players are just left clueless compared to someone like me or other semi-decent Halo players, even average Halo players. However, I think that if you can play any Halo game well, you can essentially play them all very well. So if a newbie learns how to play Halo, he can essentially learn how to play all of them. Of course, this isn't always the case. Not only do we discredit and make new players feel unwelcome, but we do it to the developers themselves. Honestly, what did you really want them to do post Halo Reach? What did you really want 343 to do? Like, seriously. The game changed and everything, and Bungie just up and left. 343 was kind of in the shadow. They had to build off of what they had because Reach attracted a lot of attention because of custom games and its multiplayer. It was a holiday release, so a lot of people got it for Christmas. And I mean, my point being that nostalgia is ruining the Halo games for Halo veterans. The game cannot be solely catered to us veterans. We can want a game to be like this or that, but at the end of the day, younger people drive sales. And I'm willing to bet that the majority of Halo fans are probably 16 plus. And I mean like dedicated fans, not someone who just plays Halo every once in a while and they play whenever their friends do. I mean those grinders who play campaign for fun and take the in-game covenant religion seriously. Not only does negativity kill cells, it kills the longevity of a game as well. Sure, we don't get the movement style we want in every Halo, but swearing off it because it isn't the quote unquote classic Halo is very hypocritical. People complain that there aren't enough new players on MCC, but maybe it's because that they don't like that movement style that you see on MCC. Maybe they like something different, and maybe they do in fact enjoy flaunting around Power Ranger like abilities in Halo 5 and Halo 4. But the point still stands. We belittle those who don't agree with our opinions just because nostalgia has us by our nutsacks and or ovaries for you ladies. We can't stand that Halo isn't going to ever get that feeling we had when we first jumped into campaign or multiplayer for the first time. But stop letting old memories fog your judgment. Once I realized that I won't get that feeling of excitement again, I was able to come in to a realization that really no Halo game in the franchise is bad. I mean, just the fan base's stubbornness and unwillingness to be open minded that's what's bad. It's great that we had those memories when we did on the games that we did, but you're just making a habit of disappointing yourself. Halo can easily be a top game without a doubt, but it will not give you the same feeling as the first time we played Halo. I'm not saying you absolutely have to like every Halo game, I'm just saying quit destroying the game's reputation because it doesn't meet your standards. If we can accept that newer Halo games are trying to cater to everyone rather just one group, we will create a better community overall and everyone can actually be happy for once. Of course, that's extremely wishful thinking because that's like asking the Black Lives Matter movement and All Lives Matter movement to agree with each other. Now that I have that off my chest, I think it's time to end the video. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe and like for more Halo content, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.